And John says, how about £330 to see the Rolling Stones at the O2 Arena? And that was the actual ticket price. No touts involved. Never seen them now, but now I have. So sounds like it was worth it. What about for you? 934. It was quite an experience. John says, how about £4,000 to see the total eclipse of the sun a couple of years ago? And I did see it with no cloud. £4,500.
I suppose he's factoring in the travel, because you had to go elsewhere, didn't you, to get a full view of the total eclipse. There's only a partial eclipse here, isn't it?
This is escalated. We started off talking about whether it's worth a few extra euros to have your ice cream at the Trevi Fountain or not, and look where we've ended up. Amazing stories. Thanks for sharing them this morning.
Breakfast. BBC Radio Nottingham.
Much debate about books today, and that's because of these new statistics which are out, which basically say the sale of e-books is going down, whereas the sale of real books is going up. So that goes against what people have been telling you, doesn't it? And all those people who love their e-readers, like Sarah Julian.
It's just really convenient to have it like that, and you've got so many books on there. If you're going on a journey, you can have 20, 30, 50 books just there at your disposal. You can have all the classics, which are generally quite big and quite heavy, and I like to read those, and they're just easy. They're there on your Kindle, and it's very convenient.
I can understand the practicalities of carrying large numbers of books in a very small space, but the actual act of reading is surely not as pleasurable, is it? That people have been talking, haven't they, about actually the feeling of the book when you turn a page.
The words are the same.
It's not okay, swiping across just doesn't work.
It's the same words, it's the same images that it conjures up in your mind. It's all the same, really. Yeah, it doesn't smell okay, but really, is that such a big
deal? Having something physical in your hand that you could read on a beach, and it didn't matter if it got wet when the kids came back from the sea.
And lots of people agreeing about turning the corners of pages. Seems to be a big sin, this. Never turn the corner of a page, says Denise. I hate it. And then she puts no, 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 and an exclamation mark. Clearly feels quite strongly
doesn't she?
About turning the pages.
And John also says, no, never turn the corners of the pages of books. Use a bookmark. And he also says, you can't get signed copies of e-books, which is a very good point. I noticed as well, John made a comment on the show a while ago, and for some reason we called him a pedant that day, so he's actually changed his Twitter name to John Pedant of Ravenshead.
Morning, John.
Good morning, John. Sorry about that. 8 minutes to 8 now.